Okay, here we are, Thoughts from the Office, Redneck's Pride Outdoors. I'm out pulling some camera cards at some gray fox spots. Got back from the convention, had a good time at the convention, and now I gotta get back to work. But this is a typical gray fox habitat for me. And right here, this is the trail that's going to lead back to my camera back in there, my test spot. It's probably 25, 30 yards maximum, probably 25 yards at the most, right back in there. But you can see right here, this is a trail that is one of the trails that they're going to use. Now, what I want to talk about in this video real quick is I'm not going to show you me setting a cable restraint or snare, but I'm going to show you my mindset on catching a cable restraint or snare. Now, when I'm in here, this is what that gray fox is going to see. All right, and you're going to notice right up there, there's a bend, and it goes to my left. Hopefully, it comes out to your left on the video, but I don't know that for certain. But you're going to see right. I'm gonna get a stick; it'd be easier to do it this way. Right there, I'm drawn to setting my cable restraint. And as you're looking at it, this is a pretty good trail because there's a lot of stuff that is going to break the outline of that cable restraint. But more importantly, right there where that little right there where the fern leaves are at, I could hang a cable restraint right there. And as he's looking down this trail, back there at the bend is going to break that outline up of that cable restraint. All right, sight line, sight picture. Now, it's kind of out here close to where the opening is, so I probably wouldn't want to hang it there, but I could. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for places to hang these cable restraints as we're getting down to where the animal is. There's where his head's at, okay? You can see that the trail is right there, goes back to that bend, and that cable restraint is going to be blended in, if you will, if it's dyed or if it's gray. It's going to blend in with that curve back there on that spot. Now, in this place right here, I'm probably going to go a 6 or 7 inch loop, and I'm probably going to go 6 to 7 inches. And I may miss a couple gray foxes at that, but the reason is he's going to be moving faster here, and his head's going to be up. All right, because those ferns right there, he's going to shoot. He's right there where the ferns are at. He's going to shoot this way, and then he's going to come back in. There's a little bit of a bend right there, just a little bit of a bend, which is going to slow him up just a little bit, but it's not that much. My ceiling, I've got a right there, that's got a little bit of a ceiling, but not much. There's another little branch back there that's up, and my floor is just a little bit cluttered. So I can probably get away with a 6 to 7 inch loop, 6 to 7 inches off the ground, set right there. Now, as we're walking here, I come through here. Right, here's that bend I was talking to you about. All right, and then as we get through here, as we turn right here, his trail's right here, and as we're turning right through here, you're going to see he's going to slow up. All right, and the trail is going just like this, and he's going to really go slow right through here. Now, in this situation here, all right, because it's cluttered, it's what we call the cluttered. The floor is cluttered, but the ceiling is kind of wide open, except for right here. He's probably going to go right here. I could hang a cable restraint. I could put one in right here too if I wanted to. All right, but the key that I want to point out on this part of the trail right here is it's kind of cluttered, so he's going to slow up, and instead of moving head high and faster, he's going to slow up, and he's going to drop his head, and he's going to pick his way through. He's going to go right through here. All right, he'll go right through here, but then as he gets to right here, he's going to hop over that stuff. All right, or he's going to pick his way through that stuff. So he's moving slower through here. So I'm going to look for a place to where I can hang a 6/6. We got a bend right here. All right, and he's coming right here. So I probably wouldn't set at those spots back here. What I'm gonna do is I got another little bend right here. The trail goes this way, and then it goes right straight that way. I can put in a smaller loop set in here anywhere, wherever my anchor point is. I could, in New Jersey, I can anchor and tangle, so I'd probably tie off to that white cedar right there. I probably need 7-8 feet of, probably need 8 feet of cable, and get him tangled up in there so this trail stays good. But I could hang a 6/6. I could be right here. If I'm going to go here, he's going to duck here. This is probably 9 inches. Okay, so if he's down here, he's going to duck his head just a little bit here, and he's going to go right straight through there. So in this case, in this place here, I'm going to drop down to a 5 to 6 inches, maybe even a 4-inch loop here. If I come up into here, it opens up just a little bit more. Okay, and again, I like these bends because when I'll show you these bends, the loop will blend in with the background. So he'll go here, and then he's going to go right through there. So he's going to do a little zigzag to go through there. So you can put your snare in there anywhere, or cable restraint in there anywhere. And again, we're going to use a smaller loop because it's all close, thick stuff in here. And he's going to be nitpicking his way through. Now, then we come over here, and right there's my test site, and they just got that all dug out. They just got it dug out like crazy. So when the videos that were coming in, and if you ever notice, you'll see the fox. They're gonna come from that direction right there a lot, right there. I'm gonna use a smaller loop right there. They come from that spot right there. I'm gonna use a bigger loop, except for that branch that's right there. Let's see if I can get that in there. You got that branch right there, right there. So that branch right there is going to make his head drop down. So you gotta watch yourself when you're setting that stuff up. But I typically use a bigger loop because that banders off into that way. This one here is that thick stuff where he's going to go through that thick stuff. So I'm going to go to a smaller loop at that point. You got that all done up. And what you see from the camera frame on the video, I got my camera's videoing me right now. You'll see that he's going to go up, and he's going to go right on over to that spot right there, and then you'll notice right there he'll make that turn to go that way. So I don't want to put the snare this close to the draw station. I'm going to be right here. He's going to make the turn, and I'm going to put that cable restraint probably right up in there somewhere. Smaller loop. Got another smaller trail right there going in through there. So this is just a quick on location and what I'm thinking about when I'm setting up my cable restraints, loop size, loop height. Always measure the animal that you're after from the back of the pad on the front foot to the bottom of the chest, and then take from the same pad position to the top back of its shoulders. And that'll give you two measurements. It gives you your bottom loop height, and it gives you your loop diameter that you need as far as big, small, whatever. And then when you're looking at the trail, that's going to dictate to you on whether you want to go high, low, bigger, smaller, whatever. All right, just some thoughts from the office, Redneck's Pride Outdoors, on cable restraints and snares here in New Jersey anyway. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.